Campus Cooperative Preschool is on a mission to provide a creative learning environment that allows children to feel valued while developing cognitive, social, and emotional skills that will ensure future success. Here today to teach us 2 ways to make sensory bags is Anna Rice. Thank you so much for coming back to ciLiving.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun last time and I'm excited to do it again today.
All right, so today we are making sensory bags. So how do we do this?
Yes, so we have 2 options and I'll talk about the materials that we have. So we have Ziploc bags that we can use with either hand sanitizer or hair gel.
Okay.
And then we have all fun different kinds of materials, and I found that like the Idea store or just even your dollar store, you can just like collect all kinds of treasures.
I love the Idea store because you can get exactly what you need. So here we're sort of about to use, 5 buttons? You can buy just a pack of 5 buttons. So I always like to give them a shout out. Plus it's reusable stuff.
Absolutely.
And I like conservation.
We have like an art cart at school that we just collect things. And so when we celebrate Earth Week, you know, the kids can choose anything off the art cart to just create a new, you know, special art project. And so today I have some bags that we use to teach some cognitive things, and so this is like capital letters that they can, you know, push along to find the correct circle. And then this one is a little bit more of an advanced skill over here, and so this one they're going to match the lowercase letter.
Oh, the lowercase.
Yeah.
I was doing this before they're all kind of right in position because I was pre-doing them.
Exactly. And then using laminated sheets, this might be a little bit nicer for the younger kids, right? So you can create anything you want. And it's sort of like you just figure it out as you go. I was saying to you earlier that maybe I needed a little bit more water to make the pom-poms move. And so it's just kind of trial and error. But it's just fun, and it's just an easy project to make with the kids. I think I would have the children help decide what to put in the bags, and that would be a fun creative thing to do with them.
Well, and this one in particular, you mentioned for younger kids is actually kind of indestructible because this will hold up a little bit better than a bag, which might get a hole in it. This will not do that.
Exactly. And so we taped this, but yeah, if kids were pushing super hard or stepping on them, I would think these would leak. But since we're going to use a straight iron to kind of seal the laminated, this would be a great like tummy time activity for little ones. Like they could sit, or you could put it, like take it to a restaurant, sit on the high chair, and they could play with that while they're waiting for their food, you know, things of that. So
give them something to do. So how do we do it? I have a laminator sheet.
Yay! So the first thing we're going to do is find which is the closed side. So if you want to open it up, and we'll figure out which side we want to seal. There we go. So I don't know how you want to do it, but
you can do it.
I am terrible with hair things, so you know, so clearly like this is a great tool for me to use. So I'm just gonna do the bottom.
Okay. I love that.
Yep.
That's cool. I like laminator sheets.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do the top, but I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm just gonna go about to there.
Oh, kind of make a pouch.
Yep, making a pouch, and then I'm gonna do the other side. And then when we're done, I advise of doing it again. Okay, so now you should have a pouch you can open and decide what you're going to put in.
This is great. It's like a prefab little bag.
Yes,
oh,
and so I brought liquid watercolors, and so there's blue and violet and lime. I'm
going to choose blue. Does that surprise anybody?
No, it's also my favorite color too. So you say when.
All right.
Well, let's do the water first, and then we can yeah. And so I'm just going to pour some water in and hope our seal worked.
Okay, perfect.
You think that's good?
It's
your bag. You get to decide.
I think that's great.
Okay, now you say when in the blue. It's like a little ocean.
Oh, let's do it dark blue. That's great. Perfect. We've got a lot of blue in there.
Now you get to choose like what you want to put in it.
Let's maybe do some glitter.
Okay. You want to hold the bag and I'll do the shaking?
Yes, please. Okay. It reminds me of this baton that I had when I was a kid that had blue liquid in it with a bunch of glitter. Actually, it was my sister's. Yes, Laura, I know the baton was yours.
Oh, that's
She's watching it home,
that sibling thing. How about some jewels?
Sure, let's do some jewels.
All right.
And at Campus Cooperative, you said the jewels you can decorate J's with and you sort of do things that are kind of on theme with the kids, right?
So we do a special letter each week, and so when we get to the letter J, that's very exciting because, you know, sparkly things.
Sparkly J's.
Yes. Now, the tricky thing is trying to get the air out. So I'm going to have you hold it, and I'm going to try to push as much air out.
Squeeze as much air out as we can.
And it's not always perfect, but, you know, we do our best.
Okay.
Okay, and then if you think that looks good.
I think it looks beautiful.
I'm going to seal the top, and I'm going to watch your fingers.
Okay.
You tell me if I'm getting close.
Nope, you're good. Hang on, I'll move them down. There you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
and then I would do the whole thing again. You know, just as a
yeah, because I think we might have missed one spot over there. It's kind of nice that the laminator
If you want to flip it upside down, then I'll do the bottom again. Yeah.
Color. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And so far it's successful because we have not.
We're not leaking yet.
Oh, a little bit of leak, but not too bad. Okay.
Just one drip. Oh, I think it might be this bottom corner. Maybe
all right, let's do that one again.
Perfect seal. There we go.
There we go.
All right.
All right. And so
there we have our sensory bag.
I love it.
Well, I think we should take a short break and then we'll come back and we will make another sensory bag, this time with hair gel and hand sanitizer. So if you want more information about this particular bag, you can visit us on the website after the show, ciLiving.tv, for more information. When we come back, Anna and I will make a different type of sensory bag, so stick around.